Starting here in Galatians 2, verse 19, we're going to go through 21 because of the way the message breaks it down. Okay, so verse 19, it says, "For I, through the law, died to the law that I might live to God. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. I do not set aside the grace of God, for if righteousness comes through the law, then Christ died in vain."
Okay.
All right, the message.
Oh boy.
So the way it words things, sometimes it cracks me up. What actually took place is this. I tried keeping rules and working my head off to please God, and it didn't work.
Oh gosh.
So I quit being a law man so that I could be God's man. Christ's life showed me how and enabled me to do it. I identified myself completely with him. Indeed, I have been crucified with Christ. My ego is no longer central. It is no longer important that I appear righteous before you or have your good opinion. I am no longer driven to impress... Whoa, what? I'm just going to read what it says. I am no longer driven to impress God. I don't know.
What?
Whoa.
What?
So it is no longer important that I appear righteous before you or have your good opinion, and I am no longer driven to impress God.
Is he trying to say that we no longer
That's
live righteously?
Weird. Christ lives in me. The life you see me living is not mine, but it is lived by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. I am not going back on that.
Is he
Do
saying
you want me
that?
to read 21b?
Yeah.
Sure,
So
yeah.
then it continues with another part of 21 or whatever. This is weird. Is it not clear to you that to go back to the old rule-keeping, peer-pleasing religion would be an abandonment of everything personal and free in my relationship with God? I refuse to do that. No repudiate.
Repudiate.
To repudiate, thank you. God's grace. If a living relationship with God could come by rule keeping, then Christ died unnecessarily. Holy
God,
crap,
right.
there's so many words in that.
Well, he basically takes 21 and, like, I don't know.
Is he saying that
gobbledygooks
once
it
that
up.
Christ imputed his righteousness to sinful man, that we don't have to live for God anymore? Is that what he's saying?
So it is no longer important that I appear righteous before you or have your good opinion, and I am no longer driven to impress God.
It's a weird thing to say to not.
Christ lives in me.
So he's saying...
We're not. Why
I
would
identify
it?
myself completely with him? Indeed, I have no.
Okay, reread verse 20, James.
We'll get to the passage. version at
I
some
have been
point.
crucified with
Of
Christ. It
Galatians.
is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith